why it's important to have like a good therapist, because when it comes to working
Mental
through
health.
when it comes to working through like traumas, like literally if someone takes you to a place where you're like reliving a trauma, it is like it is happening to you again.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be very, very damaging
Even if you're not in that exact same trauma, you just think you're in that
because you
trauma
are in it,
Yeah, you're
because
still
you're in
there.
it. And even though I'm saying, well, I say when you're not in that trauma,
like physically.
the person that's in that with you doesn't know what you're going through. They don't know you're going through a trauma. They're just like, no, this is me being me. But you're in a whole other trauma, a whole other
Right.
world. They're like,
Yeah.
which is why obviously sometimes we miscommunicate, we argue or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or things
That's
don't
true.
work.
That's true.
So now we finished. We got the 3 signs in, but I don't want us with the necessary as far as time to not get water.
Okay.
That's the one sign we didn't get so far as meditation, what works for water. So break that one down.
Okay, so our water signs, excuse me, water signs are deeply spiritual.
Okay.
Deeply spiritual signs. So
And what are the water
they,
signs again? I'm sorry.
Your water signs are it's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay, so water signs, because they so easily absorb everything around them,
Mm-hmm.
it's very important for them to be grounded in a spiritual meditative practice
Okay.
that helps to like just protect that very sensitive part of who they are as spiritual beings, because
All right.
we're all spiritual beings, but they're just like closely like more fragile in a sense, because they are like more closely connected to that spiritual side of themselves. Okay, so they want to take time during meditation to focus on something that is spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean something that's necessarily religious, but just something that just gives them like deeper insights into their gifts, into their powers, and to help them to control it and to direct it, and like whatever they need in order to be feel connected and guided, they need to do that in their meditation.
So that's where I think when you say water sign, does a water sign need to be guided, or can a water sign just is it that vulnerable where they can just go with whatever flow is going on?
Water signs are already so tapped into the spiritual realm that they don't need to be guided, and actually someone coming and trying to guide them may be distracting, and it may like they may end up in their world.
Yeah.
You
And
try
take it
to
over.
guide they may, right, because they're just like so they're just fluid. I mean, that's redundant to say. They're so easily influenced that guided meditation may not be the best choice for your water signs. They need to be able to tap within, find that spark within themselves, that light within themselves, whatever spiritual like whatever is resonating with them spiritually. They need to go on that journey on their own and find it on their own without the influence of other people.
Interesting.
The water
makes
signs
sense.
that I know, they're very influential people too,
Mm-hmm.
and not even intentional. Like they don't mean to or try to impress that upon. They're just very present and powerful, and like you said, intuitive.
Yeah, I mean, just like you put water on a stove, when you turn it up, it's going to boil, not necessarily because it just wants to boil, but that's the nature of water. It's going to take on that heat. It's going to absorb that heat. You put it in the freezer, it's going to absorb the cold from the freezer, and it's going to freeze. Guaranteed. There's no way around. If it's water in its pure form. Now, when you have water that's polluted, you have water that's polluted.
You're gonna
Whole
get deep
nother
on this
show.
one.
It kills.
That
The water
is
is just
different.
it can destroy or give life. It's pure or toxic, and it's very necessary. That's the thing. You can't live without it.
Yeah.
But it can be deadly or
We could get a bucket of water and
nurturing.
put some substance in it that could fill this whole room up with something that could kill us all.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it's polluted, then there's something else.
So to get on my little metaphysical,